Do you want to take a car footage from this shit to this? Well, today I'm gonna show you how to do that for free in DaVinci Resolve. By the way, if you are a complete beginner and you know nothing about DaVinci Resolve or video editing, it doesn't matter. This tutorial is made for beginners, so don't worry if you don't have any experience, you will still have the ability to do this. It's really easy. So, first thing you want to do, if you don't have DaVinci Resolve, of course you need to download it, so just search up DaVinci Resolve. Now you got this, just click the link and scroll down here, click free download now. Choose your platform and just fill out your details here and click register and download. Once you have downloaded it, you just open it. So we launching here DaVinci Resolve. I have the studio version, but that doesn't matter. You're gonna use the free version. It works there also. I just have the studio version for some really fancy stuff. Now I have some projects here, but if you just installed it, there's gonna be nothing here except this untitled project. So you just double click this. And that is how you create a new project. You probably don't know what this is, but that doesn't matter for now. We just have to get some footage. So I've got my own footage here. If you don't have footage, you need to find some free clip packs on the internet. You just need to search up free car videos and find something that this is good because it has some motion in it and it has some specific point that you can focus on. Here is the wheel. We're also working with a wheel. So if you have your own footage, you just need to go to the DaVinci Resolve and click the Media tab. Here you can import all your clips, all your footage, all your images and sounds or whatever you want. So I just drag it here. Now DaVinci asks me if I want to change the frame rate. And since I shot at a different frame rate than the DaVinci default, I'll just click change. Now that I've got my clip here, I can go to the Edit tab and drag it into the timeline over here. And I don't need the audio, so I can just click this, and if it selects like this for you, you just need to click this linked selection button. So unclick this and select the sound and just delete it because we don't need it. Now I want to make a vertical video, but this is horizontal, so I gotta change it also. Go to the project settings over here in the bottom right corner. Click it and just click use vertical resolution. Now we've got these black lines here, which we don't want. We want to scale the video so it fits the image. So go to the project settings again and click image scaling. Over here in the input scaling, just change this to scale full frame with crop and click save. Now this scales our image just as we want it to. And if you play it, it is a bit shaky, which we want to eliminate now. We want to make it buttery smooth, like you see in this viral car edits. So first of all, I'm just gonna cut out the bad parts somewhere around here. I'm just gonna place my cursor here and drag it over here. And now we can drag the video at the beginning and go to the end over here. I can drag the end back like this to get it. If you want to zoom in the timeline, just hold Alt on Windows or Option on Mac and zoom with your mouse. Just scroll with your mouse or your touchpad and it'll zoom in and out. If you want to move, just hold Command or Control on Windows and also scroll and it'll move on the timeline. Now that we want to make the image locked in, just go to the Fusion tab and click Shift Space to add a new node. And that's gonna be Planar Tracker. So just type it in, click add, and now you see you've got it added between these two lines. If it's like this for you, don't worry, just drag it, hold shift, hover over the line and drop it in there and you have it in the lines like this. So now that I've got my video and my Planar Tracker, there are some things I need to do. So we need to decide our center of the video, which for me is gonna be this black part of the wheel. This is the center of the wheel. I'm gonna zoom in using Control Zoom on Windows or Command Zoom on Mac. And I just need to trace it out like that. Just draw a circle around it. Just click, click, click. And when we are at the end, just hover over the last one and you see this circle. So just click it and we've got everything set up now. We just click set and change this to translation. And as you can see, we have this line here, which represents where we are in the video. And if I move this, I move in the video and this doesn't move because in this frame we set it and now we need to track it so it moves along this part. So just go back to the frame with the line here, click set and click track to start, which is just gonna track it to the start. And as you can see, it's working perfectly. It's tracking it as we want it. Now go back to the frame we started at and click track to end, which is gonna do exactly that. It's gonna track it to the end. Now that we've got it done, we can just change this track to steady, which is gonna stabilize it as we want it, and go back to the edit page. If I play it back and I just place my mouse here, you can see that it's not moving at all. It's just staying right where we want it. It's just orbiting around this spot, which is exactly what we want. But we are seeing these weird black lines. This is because it's scaling the image. To fix this, we just need to go to the zoom here and scale it up so the black lines disappear. And also I want to put this black part in the center. To do that, just click this rectangle so I have free movement. I can move this freely as I want, and I'll just drag it somewhere where I think there is the center of the video, right about here, and click it again. Now we have got this wheel at the center of the video nicely like this. But as you can probably notice, it's a bit laggy. So to fix this, I need to go to playback, click render cache and click smart, which is gonna enable render caching, which is basically just rendering the video, just putting it to your storage so you can just preview it easily with no lag. This red line appeared. This means the video is not rendered, and the blue parts mean that the video is rendered. So you can see this whole blue part is rendered already, and when I play it, it is smooth like butter. Now it's like again, smooth laggy. We need to wait a little for this to finish, and when it's done we can just play it back and see that it's nice and smooth just like butter. But it is slow. So in order to fix that, we need to right click it, click retime controls, or just use Ctrl R or Command R, which is gonna bring up this menu. Now in here I need to right click again and click retime curve. Bring this down so I can see it nicely, bring this up, and I can see this line which we don't want currently, so click this arrow down here and choose retime speed and untick this one. Now it's showing me the speed of the video. As you can see, it's 100% now. So when I want to increase the speed of the video, I just need to pull this up like that. Now when I play back, you can see it's way faster, but it's still not as fast as we want it. So I need to hover over this 300% and drag it to the right. As you can see, this is basically the maximum speed of the video where we can have it, and drag the line. So when I have the speed up, I can just play the video back and you can see that it is nice and fast. But it is still missing something that you see on these viral Instagram shorts, and that is, my friend, speed ramping. What is speed ramping? It's basically increasing the speed on the beginning and at the end of the video. So what you want to do is click somewhere at the beginning of the video like that, and click this arrow here at a speed point and drag this up. Now we need to increase this again so you can increase the speed more. Just drag it up like that to some amount of percent. Do the same at the end, drag it up, nice like that. Also, to make it smooth, click this here, which will smooth the curves. So just go to speed and slow smoothly, and do this on the other side too. Now when I play the video, you can see that it's speedy at the beginning, then sort of slows down and then speeds up again. If I had multiple clips like these, just put it back to back and you can see it's just awesomely synchronizing together like that. It's just an awesome, almost seamless transition. By the way, with this button you can turn the fusion effects off so you can see how it looks without the planner tracker. And if I play it, you can see it's just shaky as fuck. This is how the footage would look without the planner tracker. And if I turn it back on, you can see it's smooth like butter. If you want to export it, just click this deliver and just name it something. I'll name it like Porsche Edit. Choose where I want to export it to, and you can leave these settings just as they are. It doesn't really matter, except if you're posting for social media. If you're posting for social media and you don't want to lose any quality and you want to basically maximize out these settings, then you can check out my other tutorial where I'll tell you exactly what settings I use and what settings things you can use to make the most out of it. Okay, so I've got this now. I can click add to render queue and render all. If I just look at the video right now, the one I exported, and I play it, you can see that it is nice and smooth. So there you have it. This is the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something new and then you can use this in your future edits. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like this video and subscribe to me so you don't miss out on any other tutorials just like this one. Until then, peace.